just gonna go ahead and apply this now. Look at that. That's a reaction. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of like skincare stuff today. I've been using this. So this is Intensive Pigment Corrector by Suspera, and it's the product known as Cysteamine, I believe is what it's called. This is for melasma. When you have stubborn melasma that does not want to go away from, you know, being outside in the sun, for me anyway, possibly hormonal as well. But I know I spend a lot of time outside. I like to be outside, especially when it's warm outside, and I just started wearing sunblock not that long ago. So I have lots of like discoloration, and I'm trying to even out and clear out. This stuff seems to be working, along with I'm doing a whole host of like really intensive skin correcting things. Like I've been contemplating seeing a facialist about it, but I'm also like, what I'm doing at home is working, so I'm like, do I really want to give money for that? Don't know yet. I'm going to continue this first and see how this goes. This is a 16-week treatment. I've already purchased, this is like the second tube of it. I don't know how much you're supposed to use. It says use a thin layer, but then I'll also try and concentrate it on the areas where I'm trying to get rid of the melasma. So yeah, it's my second tube. I just ordered 2 more, so there's that. I'm gonna try not to use so much because the stuff is expensive, like $170 a pop. But results show that it works. A dermatologist on YouTube said that she recommends it, and it's been working, again, along with other things I've been trying. I think that it's been showing improve. So directions say, do not wash your skin before application. If necessary to wash, wait 1 hour before application of cream. I'm not washing, I'm just gonna take the makeup off with oil. So if anything, that adds another layer of stuff to cut through. 2, apply a thin layer on the skin, leave on for 15 minutes. Not sure how thin is thin, but I try and do it relatively thin because this stuff is expensive. 3, remove by gently washing area with a gentle cleanser, pat dry, apply moisturizer, blah, blah, blah. Olive oil. I just use regular old olive oil, food grade olive oil, to take off the makeup. Paper towels. I like to use towels, but I don't really have a makeup towel at the moment, so I just use paper towels because they're right here. Just pour some in my hand. Enough to get over my big old face. You guys see I have lash extensions on, so you definitely want to avoid those. Ugh, that's about how much I have in there. Just like, I don't know, quarter size amount. And then, yeah, take the makeup off. At least do the first, you know, take the first layer of makeup off. Because this is not cleansing my face, it's just removing the makeup. So yeah, I've been learning a lot of like skincare stuff from YouTube. Just wet my paper towel a little bit. A lot of skincare stuff from YouTube. Watching a lot of skincare professionals, especially those that deal with black skin, melanated skin, because our skin's different. Everybody's skin is different. You have different needs and different genetics, and skin makeup and melanin reacts differently to certain products, and melanin is a lot more sensitive to disruption than fairer skin. So okay, so you can already, I'm gonna get close, you can already start to see some of the, like, my lips look so crusty. It doesn't really look that bad, but you can see, because it's gotten better, some of the discoloration, and even in some older videos you can kind of see it. So right here is a place that I deal with it a lot. Right around here there's another spot. Upper lip has been like there forever. You can even see this one. You can see this spot here by my nose. Maybe when I back up, maybe you can see it better. On my forehead, there's like lines or something. My skin looks good today because yesterday it was peeling. So still makeup on your hands, whatever. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this now. The way I like to do it is apply it straight from the pump onto my fingers, because I can control it and put it on the areas where I know I'm trying to like really target. So I usually go for the areas I'm trying to target the most first, which is by the sides of my nose. And I try to spread it out. Upper lip, like this is like my target area right here. Right around my nose. That's where I have the most like noticeable discoloration in those 3 areas. Like I said, I really just started wearing sunblock hardcore maybe like 2019. Yeah, 2019 is when I hardcore started wearing sunblock. I don't know why I forget to do this area last, even though this is one of the areas that has the spots on it. A lot of this stuff is left over like old acne scars also. because my skin, you know, when you're younger, your skin regenerates a lot faster. So when I was younger and I used to get a, you know, an acne spot, it would just like this, it would dry up, the skin would slough off, and then I'd be fine. But as I've gotten older, even like in college, is when I started to notice that the spots were not coming off. Like they were staying in place. So start a 15-minute timer, and I'll be back in 15 minutes to wipe this off, wash my face, and I guess I'll show you guys what I follow up with, like my entire yeah, my Melasma skincare routine. That's what this is. My Melasma skincare routine. This is not something to be doing every single day, except for this. This you do want to do every day for the 16 weeks. Okay, I'm back. Back and I'm better. Okay, so 15 minutes is up, so I'm about to go ahead and wipe this off. This is a regular towel and wipe this off. And I also have my other products here that I use. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys the whole process of all the things that I use. Now, disclaimer, do not use these products every day. I do not use these products every day. Some of them I do, but all as a combination, I don't. And I'll get to why I don't in a minute. But step one, I'm gonna explain to you water temperature. If you have melasma, if you have skin of color, if you have brown skin, melanated skin, I don't know about for the most part, but definitely if you're struggling with pigmentation issues, do not use hot water on your face, ever. Never, ever, ever. All that steam and all that stuff, don't do that. You don't want to steam your face, you don't want to use hot water. You can use lukewarm water. Like right now, this is like room temperature water maybe, even on the cooler side, but do not use hot water to take this off. So get your towel damp, wet, and you just wipe it off. Wipe it off. You wipe it off, then you want to wash it off. Like I told you guys, my face was not clean. There's makeup on this towel. I can see it over here, so I don't know if you can see it, but there's still makeup on this towel. Go ahead and wipe this off, so now you can see the discoloration that I'm referring to. Like my skin actually looks pretty good, but I'm trying to get it dang near perfect, okay? I want it as close to perfect as possible as I can get it. And I don't have an unhealthy obsession. I'm not being weird. I just like, if things are attainable, if I can get my skin to where it looks smooth and clear and even. Okay. I'm gonna do it again. Rinse this towel off. Going with some more room temperature water, not warm water. You can do cold water if you want, but do not want to use warm water. You don't want to use warm or hot water. Don't do it. And I'll explain. Let me explain why. Okay, so the reason you don't want to do it is because if you have melasma, or if you have any kind of discoloration with your face, or if you even have like sensitive skin, from what I understand, hot heat and warm water, warmth, I'm gonna get it out in a second. Heat is what can cause a lot of that inflammation. And inflammation leads to pigment issues and melanated skin in particular. So inflammation is something you want to steer clear of. You don't want your skin to flare up. You don't want to have any kind of reactions, especially when you're using like intensive treatments, you know, on your skin. You don't want to react. You want everything to be very gentle. And I feel like a lot of people, and I feel like I know a lot of people, we want things to feel like they're working, feel the burn. That's not a good sign. You know, if your skin feels like it's burning, it's not a good sign. You don't want it to feel like that. Like, and I recently I recently put that mentality from all the research I've been doing. That mentality is like dead to me. That feel the burn stuff, because like I used to love using this stuff, but I'm not using this anymore because it's really just burned my face, and I feel like it might have caused some of this discoloration, because this area of your face is very sensitive. Like this area of your face cannot take a lot of abrasion. It can't take a lot of exfoliation, because the skin here, you know, moves a lot, and it's thinner, and it's just, I have thin skin anyway. Like you can see this vein on my face. You've been able to see this vein on my face my entire life. I have thin skin, so I can't do a lot of things to disrupt and interrupt my skin. But yeah, so anything that feels like it's burning, not a good sign. I've gotten it off. Now I'm gonna go in with a gentle cleanser. I love this stuff. I discovered it from TJ Maxx or Marshalls or something years ago. And like I was telling you guys in another clip that I recorded, if you find something you like at TJ Maxx, you gotta buy it all. Okay, because if you don't, you probably never see it again. So I went back to find this like a few months later. It was gone, so I had to order it online. I ordered 2. This is now down to my 2nd bottle. Woo. So I ended up purchasing something else that I found from TJ Maxx that I like. So I bought 3 of these. And this is another gentle creamy cleanser. The main ingredient is aloe vera. My skinless aloe vera, my hairless aloe vera. So yeah, there's that. But anyway, I'm gonna use this gentle cleanser. I love, love, love this one. It's super creamy, super like gentle. You really shouldn't wet your hands either when you wash your face. You want to let the product do the work and break down, you know, breaking down whatever's on your face, but it's a habit. Oh, habit's that hard. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and wash my face with a gentle cleanser like the directions say. And like, you know, my common sense has now told me if anything's burning my face, do not use any cleansers that burn your face. It's a no. So there's a really popular peel that uses like one of the steps uses like 2% hydroquinone, and hydroquinone is not horrible, especially if you're trying to, if used for the correct reasons. You know, trying to even your skin tone out, it can do that. But what hydroquinone essentially does is it's a bleach, and as soon as you stop using it, it stops working. So that's not what you want. If you're trying to even your skin tone out, you don't want it to temporarily bleach, and then as soon as you stop using it, the pigment comes right back. You want it to, you know, mellow it out, versus different lightening agents. What they do is they kind of break the pigment up so it blends out more evenly, like over time and over continued use, and it's more sustainable. And you can, and with a lot of these, you can use them longer, because with hydroquinone, you can use it past like for 3 or 4 months. It can cause super like long-term, almost irreversible damage, where you get like purple haloing, and like, you've seen the people that bleach their skin. Like, we're not talking about that, but that's something completely different. But people that like bleach their skin and they turn gray, they look gray or purple. Like that's the result of like long-term hydroquinone use. Because hydroquinone should not be used long-term. So I said that to say, like, if you're trying to combat, like, if I was trying to get rid of the spot permanently and I was using hydroquinone on it for freaking years, it would just, you'll probably get rid of the spot, but as soon as I stop using it, it will come back. And or it could even like turn the spot purple or blue or something like that. It's not what I want. It's not, I'm not purple. I'm trying to get the nice even brown tone. That's the goal. So I just wiped cleanser off the second time. Face is nice and clean. So now I'm gonna go ahead and apply my treatment products. Let's get into that. So I got a few more things to show you. I'm gonna be talking before I start applying things. I'm gonna go ahead and just give you guys an example. Okay, so this is in a different container, but all this is water from the refrigerator. So like distilled, or I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? Purified water, and glycerin. Just regular glycerin. Vegetable glycerin from Walmart, the pharmacy aisle to be specific. But you can get vegetable glycerin from like Whole Food stores, like vitamin shops type of places. So the reason I use this is because when you're doing that treatment that I showed you, or really when you're doing any kind of treatment to fix skin issues, a lot of exfoliation is underway. And when you're doing a lot of exfoliation, your skin barrier can be compromised, and therefore your skin can be dry. So the water and glycerin, if you know anything about glycerin is a humectant, so it locks in moisture. Water and glycerin mixed is really good to lock the moisture into your skin and kind of like give you some moisture back after you've been, you know, purging everything from your face and kind of breaking down your barrier a little bit, so you can get those treatments in, so you can get the result you want. Anyway, so this is one of the products that I use. I guess I'll just show them in order. This is one of the products that I use. There you go. Can you see it now? Can you see it? It's the Noid, which is sister brand of The Ordinary. So The Ordinary has 10 brands. It's not in The Ordinary. The company is called Deciem. Deciem is like another word for 10 in some language. And it pretty much means they have 10 skincare, 10 different type of like cosmetic brands under one. Noid is the higher end brand. The Ordinary is the cheaper brand, which is still very, very good, very useful for, you know, depending on your skincare issues. It's been useful for me. But Deciem is the like higher end, a little more formulation involved in the products. And this product that I'm going to use now, so fresh off my wash, sometimes I will spray my face, but the only reason I did it now because I'm talking, my skin would have gotten dry if I didn't spray it. So typically right after the wash, when your skin still feels like tight and needing something, I go ahead and apply this. Talking again. I want to show you guys something, because I use gloves if I can get it on, because this stuff, you see how the gloves, I don't know if you can see that the glove is stained. This stuff stinks. Like a lot of these skincare things, they smell horrible. They have no fragrance, which is good. You do not want to put fragrance. Another thing, like you don't want to put fragrance on your face, especially if you have skincare issues. If you have any skincare issue, fragrance is not going to be your friend. You just want to avoid it for the most part. This stuff smells like feet. Yeah, it smells like feet. Don't want to waste this. Valuable. This little container was like 60 bucks. Yeah, too much. Anyway, but it works. Y'all, I'm telling you, it works. It's what's the difference between going, like a lot of estheticians and stuff will tell you that the most important part is your home routine. So if I can figure this at home instead of having to go to estheticians, I will. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish rubbing this in all of your face, but you want to focus it on the areas where you're trying to, you know, fix the pigment, which is again here for me. And I've already noticed like a huge difference on this side of my face. Like it looks, that redness, that's what you're going for. That's the that's like your natural skin reaction. The grayness, your skin should not be gray. So there's that. Anyway, so I've applied that. This is amazing. I don't know what's in this, but it smells a lot like the it smells a lot like the cysteamine. So I think that, is it cysteamine? I think cysteamine is the name of the actual product. So I think cysteamine is in this because it smells a lot like that. Like I said, this stuff stinks. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hands. Okay, so I just applied this, the Noid RE pigment, which is now sold out on freaking The Ordinary's website, but it's cool because I ordered it from somewhere else and I ordered 3 bottles. This is a new one. I had 2 more on backup. I'm telling you, when you're on like a skincare journey and because it takes time, so you might as well go ahead and order as many as you can, because you have to be consistent. It can take like a year, maybe even longer than that, depending on how bad it is. Also with these products, you want to give them time to absorb. So I applied this one, I don't know, 2-3 minutes ago. You want to give every product time to absorb into your skin because they're formulated a certain way, they have to absorb, and you want to give them a full chance to reach their, you know, reach their potential before you slap something else on. Because if you slap something else on, you're 9 times out of 10 gonna dilute the formulation. It's not gonna work the same. It may not work at all. It may cancel each other out, whatever. Again, I'm not a skincare professional. This is just some stuff I've been researching, y'all. Stuff I've been finding out. So you want to give the products time to absorb into your skin, and then go on to your next one. So I'm going to show you guys everything that I have here. This is like my nighttime skincare routine for Melasma, and I don't use all these products every night. Not at all. Not at all. So The Ordinary is another brand of Decium. This company that has Noid and The Ordinary. I use these 2 together, and I also use these. Now, I'm not going to use these today. I use these once a week, and I have other products that I use once a week as well, but I just thought to bring these in because I use these more often. I just told myself, you're doing too much, let's not use this as often. So this is azelaic acid, which is another acid that is really good for brown skin when it comes to breaking up melasma and hyperpigmentation. This is kojic acid, also another one that works really well with brown skin, melasma, breaking up pigmentation, and giving you that even Justine Sky skin. Excuse my skin goals. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the vitamin C and the alpha arbutin mixed together by The Ordinary. I use a few drops. I always end up using too much, but you really only need like, I don't know, 3-4 drops. Here I go, extra. And I put 5 of the vitamin C, and then same with the alpha arbutin mix. This is thicker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. Okay, so like I was gonna tell you about layering. The way in which you layer your products, actually that wasn't enough. So let me put a little bit more of the alpha arbutin on, because that's the one that apparently works the best. Because I feel like vitamin C doesn't do a whole lot for my skin, but I'm sure it does. I don't know. I feel like I don't see a lot of results from it. Anyway, so layering, the way that you layer your skincare products is important, because if you don't layer them right, you guess it's not going to work. They will not reach their full potential, their full effectiveness, and you're pretty much wasting money. So when you do skincare, you want to go from the least viscous, like watery. You want to start with like watery products because those absorb into your skin faster, and then the cream is last. So it's like, you naturals will know, liquid, oil, cream. Liquid, oil, cream. Same thing for your skin. Look at that. That's a reaction. See how it's like raised? That is a reaction. It doesn't feel stingy or tight or anything, but I know my skin, and that's a reaction from something that I don't know. So mix them 2 together, fingernail size amount of these 2. The azelaic acid that I get from this website, I think it's called Terra TARASC.com. Tara Skincare is the website that I use. Don't take my word for it, y'all. Use it, buy at your own risk, use at your own risk. And the other website, the same website, this is kojic acid. So I use both of these together. Like I said, you do not want to push your skin. It's a long process. It can take up to a year. It can take years, but I would say at least a year, depending on how bad it is. When my melasma started to flare up, when I started to recognize what it was and really work on it, really was just last year. So I've had these issues off and on, like I told you, since college, but I just got serious about really wanting to have nice, even, clear skin, like last year. So that's when I really started doing my research and started getting into skincare and, you know, finding out the information that I found out. And it's been working. It's a slow and steady process. Now, like I said, I probably do need to go see a dermatologist. I do need to set an appointment with an esthetician. I have gone and seen estheticians, but I'm just like, I haven't found, I really want to find a black esthetician, someone that regularly deals with black skin and melanated skin, because like I said, everything is not for everyone. And if you work in sales like I do, you know, people will try and sell you, doesn't matter if it's gonna harm your skin or not. So I'm not trying to just go to somebody that's trying to sell me a product or a service and they don't know what they're doing. It can do more harm than good, especially with lasers. I've gone places where they try and sell you a laser, but I have black skin. Like, a lot of those lasers will do detrimental, possibly irreversible damage to my skin. So I'm like, no. So yeah, I'm just trying to find what works for me, which I've been doing pretty good on my own, and also possibly find a skincare or esthetician that can, you know, help me treat the skincare issues. But I feel like I'm doing good on my own, so I'm like, I'm just gonna keep what I'm doing. After I do all those aggressive agents to my skin, like I said, my skin does not feel tight or dry or anything, but usually when I wake up in the morning, that's when I start to notice that it's peeling. I start to notice that it feels tight and dry, and then I just start the process all over again, washing my face, etc., etc. But if I don't want to deal with that, I have a few different things that I do. So this is like the lotion that I use. This is Eczema Soothing Moisturizing Cream. This is a knockoff of the Aveeno Active Naturals Eczema Therapy. This is the Walmart brand, works exactly the same. It's like half the price. The Aveeno brand is like $12. The Walmart brand is like $6. So I get this one because it does the same thing and it's half the price. So I use that. I started out using the Aveeno, then I was cheap / broke and bought Walmart. I was like, oh, it's the same thing. Okay, cool. So I've been using this one. But again, you know, I'm a mixologist, so I like to mix things together. The Q-flavonoid is very good, so if you want to use that, you can. But this is kind of a dupe. This is the water-free, high-potency antioxidant formula. This is pycnogenol. I don't know. P-Y-C-N-O-G-E-N-O-Y. Really? G-N. What? Start again. P-Y-C-N-O-G-E-N-O-L. 5%. Pycnogenol. 5%. I don't know, it has that same velvety feeling. It's a very tiny bottle though. It's probably the same price because the Q-flavonoid is like 2 times the size of this, and this one's only 15 milliliters. I think the Q-flavonoid is 30 milliliters. Yeah, pretty sure it's about the same size as this. The Q-flavonoid is 30 milliliters, maybe even a little bit bigger, but it's like $60. So it's not. This one's still like $10, so it's cheaper. But it works very similarly to the Q-flavonoid. It has that same velvety feeling and it moisturizes your skin very, very well. Antioxidants now. This is a whole long skin ramble. Antioxidants do the kind of, on your skin, they have a similar effect to in your skin. They kind of fight free radicals. They have a repairing effect in your skin. They really help to repair your skin. So after you're doing treatments that can traumatize your skin, it's good to put on something that can repair the skin barrier, which is very important. If you want, skin barrier is very important to having like nice, flawless skin. You have to have, you have a good skin barrier. Your skin, for the most part, can fight off a lot of different things. So that's from my research. I'm not a skincare professional. I don't know. Take what I say with a grain of salt. And on top of that, I use rosehip oil. Rosehip oil is very, very good. It's I don't know if it's an antioxidant. This is the Ulta brand because it's a huge bottle for $12. $12. Very, very good. So it works very well. So I would use this with the rosehip oil and this little antioxidant formula. I would use maybe like 5-6 drops of the rosehip oil, 2 or 3 drops of this antioxidant because it's very velvety. You don't need a whole lot. And I'll put those 3 on, and I would just go to sleep with that. I have 2 other products that I found that I really, really love that I recommended based, off Google searches and other skincare people that I follow, and they talk about it. This is the Clinique Moisture Surge Overnight Mask. Now, it's really thin. Like it applies like a lotion. It applies like a lotion. I mean, it's thick. It's like, it's not sticky, not tacky, but it's like the consistency is kind of thick, but it applies like a lotion. Like it doesn't apply like a typical mask where you can see it sitting on top of your skin. This applies like a lotion, but it is very hydrating. It does not irritate your skin, even if you have dry, sensitized, sensitive skin like I do. It does not irritate your skin, because a lot of those masks, those moisture masks, they burn. And again, what did I say about burning? Not good. If it's burning your face, I don't want to use it. I really love sheet masks, but I don't use them as often because they burn. This is another one that I really, really love. I love this stuff. They say you can use it all over your body, but I just use it on my face. But my skin's feeling super duper dry from all my, you know, exfoliating treatment products. So yeah. Lots of spit. That is my Melasma skincare routine, my nighttime Melasma skincare routine. Those are pretty much all the steps that I do to really improve my skin, improve the skin texture, improve the skin tone, and you know, counteract melasma. Like I said, it's not that bad. It's because I didn't want to let it get that bad. It can, you know, it can get bad. We've all seen people that have like really intense patches on their skin that are like 3, 4, 5 shades darker. And it's usually melasma, and they just didn't treat it, don't know how to treat it, whatever the case may be. So yeah, hope this is useful to someone, because like this is a combination of information that I found from a lot of doctors online now, not just me pulling it out of nowhere. This is information I found from doctors and also estheticians that I've seen online. Again, take this with a grain of salt. I am not a skincare professional, don't have no license and no skincare at all, but it's worked. It worked for me. Again, this is me being gentle though. This is like me making sure that my skin is not overly dehydrated, overly peeling. And if your skin is peeling, you do not want to peel it. Don't do that. Anyway, I'm done rambling. I hope that helped. And yeah, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.